right in front of my house, 4:30 a.m. There is a noise ordinance, Publix, Lakeland, Florida, print shop, building number 10. I'm sure you guys wouldn't appreciate it if somebody was doing this out in front of your house. And I can hear that over top of a dang train, y'all. I mean, look, right there it is. You see how they're sitting out there? This goes on and on, man. How they're trying to put that stuff in this little vehicle, which looks like it's bigger than it was before. They had a regular van they were using. And I mentioned to them how somebody could get killed if that thing's overloaded, which I figured it probably was. But I see a pretty good sized box truck now. This ain't right, Publix, to do this time of morning. There's somebody right there on the other side of that wall there trying to sleep. And I know that y'all wouldn't like that if somebody was doing that to somebody that you cared for that had been sick. With a life-threatening illness. And all this going on right out in front of my house, man, right in front of my driveway. I just wish this stuff would stop, man. I wish you guys would do this in the daytime when there is no law being broken. Because right now there's a noise ordinance. And this is not the type of community involvement that we're looking for, Publix. All this beeping and activity out front of our house. This is a residential neighborhood as well as a Class C, commercially zoned. And you know, since I bought this house about 12 years ago, they have rezoned it, and it is in the city limits as well. It is no longer the county as it once was, and it is in the city limits. And I went out there and hollered at them people before, and they did not call the police to me because they know that they're disturbing me and they're breaking the law. But if the police did come out there, all they're going to do is harass me at best and maybe even take me off to jail. While they will not enforce the laws of the land. A lot of people are angry in this country, man. There is a lot of terrible stuff going on right now. We've got these chemtrails that have been documented by the History Channel, so they're dumping these bags, and we've seen them. Made in China, aluminum, cadmium, arsenic, lead, and aluminum has been related to Alzheimer's disease. It seems like the only industry besides food that's thriving is the healthcare industry, man, because everybody's sick. And around here, seems like everywhere you are, man, if somebody's got a video camera on out there, you can hear an ambulance or a cop in the background. You got a bunch of people worrying about Signal 22 instead of real domestic violence. I know what it's like to tolerate some person that is out of control that needs to be dealt with, and he can't get no enforcement. Not back when I was a kid. And even when somebody told on him, we couldn't get it stopped, man. And, you know, whatever happened to being a decent guy, man? I didn't say a good guy, but a real American that loves law enforcement and believes in enforcing the laws of the land. You know, Publix, you've been told that this is aggravating people, and it's not just me. Rick next door mentioned it. He's been woke up in the middle of the night by it. This activity right here, right now that I'm videoing. Plenty of evidence to support a crime. So Publix, I'm going to continue making these videos until you guys start obeying the noise ordinance, man. Because I don't want to hear all this crap at night. I listen to it all damn day long. From the time I go to bed to the time I get up, I listen to y'all's bullshit. There's garbage out in my front yard, paper scattered everywhere. From your paper shredder, Publix. It's not mine. I'm not the one out there breaking the law, disobeying the noise ordinance. I'm not the one doing it, man. I never threw my paper out in the streets. I've never been a litter bug. Yeah, a little bit bigger van. That's what it looks like. I've always obeyed the law, Publix, believe it or not. I know people got to work, and I support that. I used to work over there at that dry dock at Publix, man, and I loved all them guys, you know, and I still do love them. And I'd like to ask Publix to be a good neighbor to me. Lee Holt, Tandy, James, or Raymond, forklift operator, the old guy that won the lottery, Fred, that kept working. Yeah, he won an unbelievable amount of money, but he continued to work, man, and he was full of days there, you might say. He was getting up there, you know, really. Man, I'll tell you what, them guys, they were just a great bunch of fellas.